Well, first off, I want to welcome everybody. I'm Michael Armitage, the Executive Director of the Calhoun County Consolidated Dispatch Authority, and I appreciate you coming out on this really historic day for Calhoun County as we really start to put shovels in the ground on this project that has been really needed for a long time in the public safety community. So what we're here to celebrate is not only the groundbreaking here in Homer with this tower that's being built behind us, but also the system in general. Over the next several months, we're going to be building new towers here in Homer, in DeConcha Township, in the Washington Heights neighborhood of the city of Battle Creek, along with Leroy Township near Sonoma Elementary School. And these towers are a huge investment. Project overall is a $17 million investment in public safety in our Calhoun County community. We're going to be reusing two existing towers that are already on the system, one near the city of Albion and the other one in Emmett Township. So in total, our simulcast system will have 6 towers operating to support police, fire, EMS, and other public services within the community. In addition to the towers that are going up, we're also doing advancements in the physical technology used by first responders, supplying new radios to police, fire, and EMS agencies within the county. The radio equipment being used by many of our law enforcement partners especially is at the end of life and is in need of replacement as we speak. So it was important timing that this upgrade be done. And for the fire department community, this brings a redundant system to an analog, really 1970s technology type of infrastructure that they are using. And we'll talk a little bit more about those impacts on public safety with our other speakers. I do want to thank a couple of groups that have really made this possible to get here today. One would be the authorities board, CCCDA's governing board. With their support, we were able to not only come up with a comprehensive plan that was supported, but also have the support to go out in the community and make this ask. And secondly, that's a huge part of this too, is the community support through the 2022 911 millage that really made this possible. This was a very important, it was very important for the 911 community and public safety as a whole that this project be funded and supported. So I do want to extend a thank you to the residents through their support of the 911 millage. So with that, as I mentioned, we'll hear about some of the other enhancements and how it actually affects and impacts public safety with our other speakers today. And I will now introduce Sheriff Steve Hinckley, who is not only the Sheriff of Calhoun County, but also the chair of our authority board. Sheriff.
Thank you. So I'm so proud to represent the board in this fashion for the tower. This is there's been, let me put it this way, this has been a great opportunity to watch the citizens understand the need of this project. So almost 34 years ago, we're about 30 days short, I got out of a patrol car in this village and walked into buildings in the village, and I was unable to communicate with the dispatch center. That has been a consistent trend for almost 34 years. There are buildings that both fire and police cannot communicate. And I see some people in the crowd shaking their head yes. And it has been just a significant safety factor for both our fire and our police. And I'm just so proud that, number one, the citizens of the community, they saw the need and they trusted in us enough that we could, they would vote and they would approve the millage so we could make these significant changes to our community and just enhance our safety. And I can't say this enough. We have Michael and we have Robert, both the director and assistant director. They worked hard on this project. These are huge projects, and I can't say enough because we didn't have to hire a project manager for these projects. They both took these projects on to save the citizens and help the citizens with tax money and be able to kick off these projects. So I can't say enough about both of them. This is a lot of work, and this is hard work for both of them, and they definitely have stepped up. So this is just a proud project for me. 34 years later, finally, we're able to set this tower in and make a huge difference here in the community. And I can't tell you how much and how grateful I am and humbled that the citizens would vote for this and allow us to continue this project. So thank you. The next person, I'll try to get it here, all right, is Anastasia Ferguson Nelligan.
Yes.
I got it. All right.
So
Welcome.
Good practice on the side there.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'd like to, again, thank you for attending today. MPSCS, which is Michigan's Public Safety Communication System, is incredibly proud to be here today to support the Calhoun County Consolidated Dispatch Authority. So again, as some of the prior speakers indicated, we are going to go in this county from 1 site up to 6 sites. 4 of those will be green sites, as we can see behind us, the green field. So building right from nothing. So 4 green sites and then 2 MPSCS-owned tower sites. So it will be a 6-site simulcast, which again will increase coverage, both geographically and then also in buildings. So again, we are very pleased to be partnered on this project. And again, one of the other primary partners here is Motorola. So again, we appreciate the partnership of all the parties as we are here today. One thing just to kind of recognize, what is the mission of the MPSCS? The mission of the MPSCS is going to be to have the statewide standards for interoperable communications. And so as we continue to work with local partners and add towers, we definitely continue to increase that statewide interoperability all of the time. One of the other elements that, just to kind of recognize some statistics, is phase 1 of the statewide system, MPSCS, began in September 1995. We completed phase 4 in the fall of 2002, when the UP was completed. And at that particular moment in time, 2002, we had 180 tower sites. Right now, with the growth where we are today in 2024, we have 344 tower sites within the network. That's a substantial recognition of growth and partnership with all of the counties in the state of Michigan. Another item, statistic to kind of call out, is 2002, we had 8,000 mobile and portable radios. Today, we have over 148,000 first responders that are utilizing the system. So again, substantial growth. And back in 2002, there were 2 million push-to-talks average a month. We now just crossed the threshold of 15 million. So that's, again, a testament to all the different counties and partners and, working hard from where we started back in 1995 to where we are today. So again, we appreciate and thank you for your partnership. We also look forward to, Mike, as we work in the future and we look to do the system upgrades. MPSCS is a statewide system. We also support and take on that expense as we move into the future and the sites are integrated. There's a software upgrade that the state takes care of every other year. So again, some of those different benefits and then how we can help with the maintenance and operations going forward. So we are pleased to be here and thank you very much. And I'm going to turn it back over to 911 Director Michael Armitage.
Thank you very much. And as Anastasia pointed out, there's a lot of benefits for us to go on to the state system. We have that statewide network, and also they have the remediation process. So after these sites are built, they're a partner in this and in helping to keep this technology alive and current moving forward. So that was it's a partnership, I think, that works both really well for everybody involved. So we appreciate that. Unfortunately, Chief Daryl Cummins from Tecontia was not able to join us today. He had planned on being here. But I do want to take a moment to recognize, too, the impacts that this has on the fire community. And right now, as I mentioned, they are on an old analog system for their fire technology, for their fire radios. And moving to the MPSCS will provide a much more redundant and reliable system. And I go back and use the example of when the tornado hit just northeast of Marshall. As that tornado touched down, it actually brought down our whole fire department communication system at the point where we needed it the most. And the reason for those failures had to do with just the lack of redundancies that's built into that type of system, and not being able to, for instance, a power fluctuation or a microwave dish that gets out of line, and that takes the whole site down. MPSCS during that event did not go down. It was on the air, and the same can be said for our neighbors over in Kalamazoo. That tornado that hit in Kalamazoo County hit very close to a MPSCS site, and that system stayed live. So that is a testament to the reliability and the need for this important emergency communication technology in our county. So with that, we'll take a moment now and do our groundbreaking to kick off this project. So if you would like to get photos, please, you can join up here. And then those that are partners with this project back over here. And I do want to say before we leave some thank yous. I want to thank everybody, again, that's made this project possible, those that I have mentioned, but also our other partners in this, including the Fire Chiefs Association, the municipalities that make these sites possible, such as the Village of Homer, Harper Creek Schools, who did a no-cost lease for the Sonoma site, the Land Bank Authority for the site in Battle Creek, and then as well as an individual that Ms. Devaney, before she passed away, indicated that she wished for part of her property to be used for this project. And we've been working with the family, and I'm proud to say that we're able to make those wishes, realize those wishes on her behalf with one of the towers that will be built on the property that was left in her trust. So it really is a lot of partnerships that make this happen. And with that, we will come up front and do our groundbreaking.